I just bought the cheapest 911 GT3 in the world, and today we are going to rebuild it better than it ever was. What happens when your prized 911 GT3 catches fire with no extinguisher in sight? Sadly, you get a badly burnt GT3. The 911 GT3 is without a doubt one of my favorite Porsches and an absolute track weapon. When it burst onto the scene in 1999, it was the hot ticket engineered to deliver a motorsport-like experience on the road. The 911 is known for evolving slowly, methodically into pure precision, and for me, the 991 generation is the perfect balance of new tech capability meeting analog driving experience. For me, this was the one. I mean, it ran a 7:30 Nürburgring time. That's just as fast as the Koenigsegg CCX. Now, to buy a 911 GT3, we are talking hundreds of thousands of dollars. And well, for me, I'm not trying to spend that kind of cash. A friend of mine sadly sent me photos of a GT3 burning to the ground. It was deemed a total loss and was uninsured because it was on a racetrack. For me, I saw an opportunity. We made the deal of a lifetime. I bought this car for $1, and since then, we have started to bring this dream car back. And turns out, when you buy a completely burnt Porsche for $1, you get what you pay for. It's been an absolute nightmare. Just about everything has been destroyed, down to the bare chassis and the wiring. But today, we are going to try to bring this car back to her former glory. In the last video, we completely gutted the interior. We fixed the mechanical issues on the engine. We repaired most of the damage. We were able to fix the wiring harness. And today, we are going to be installing the brand new GT3 interior and sending her off to paint. Originally, I was going to rebuild this with Club Sport interior, meaning full gutted race car interior. Then the most amazing thing happened. A friend reached out to me and said he had the exact same car, but with front end damage, with a complete interior for sale. We have all new interior pieces, and not only interior pieces, but interior black leather with the red stitch and carbon fiber accents. This is sick and a level up from what we had before. This is going to tie the whole build together so nicely. First, we have to start by removing the old dash. The windshield's already been removed. Now, it's just time to get this old dash out. I believe we have to start by removing the steering wheel and the gauge cluster and finding where all the bolts are, mounting this dash into the car. This won't be an easy challenge. This video is sponsored by Mint Mobile, and I have one question. Why are you still overpaying for wireless? Mint Mobile has always been about fixing what's broken. Premium service without the hidden fees, nonsense, or inflated prices. And right now, they brought back their biggest deal of the year. 50% off their unlimited plan. You can lock in Mint's lowest price ever, just $15 a month when you grab a 3, 6, or 12-month plan. That's cheaper than the value meal I just bought for dinner. You go to mintmobile.com, pick your plan, and boom, done. Everything's online. No awkward small talk with a guy named Chad trying to upsell you a new phone payment plan. It's honestly easier than changing your oil, which you still need to do, by the way. I think you're due for your mileage. They run the nation's largest 5G network with unlimited talk, text, hotspot, and even free calls to Mexico, Canada, and the UK. And switching takes like 5 minutes using eSIM. Keep your number, keep your phone, and keep all those contacts. Simple. So if you're still attached to big wireless and pay big prices, or just want to save some cash or car parts, get 50% off Mint's unlimited plan. That's just $15 a month for 3, 6, or 12 months. Head to mintmobile.com and lock in the lowest price of the year. Seriously, stop paying for wireless like it's a luxurious UV seat heater. Switch to Mint and pocket the savings. Thanks to Mint Mobile for sponsoring the video. Now, let's get back to it. Doing interior work is always a bit tricky with all the clips, hidden screws, and hard to reach connectors that never want to come apart. To make it more difficult, I've never worked on a Porsche before, but we've already pulled the entire drivetrain apart and fixed an entire chassis harness, so this should be easier than that. The real challenge with this project has been tracking down all the replacement parts for all these burned pieces.
Oh, that was loose. Okay, you can let go. Thank you.
Oh, all right. That should be it. Oh, that came off real nice. So we got the steering wheel off. Now we'll take the column off and continue on to the cluster.
Come on, how does this come on?
There we go. That was it.
Look at that.
Now the lower piece of the column, I think, is going to have to come out after the dash comes out. So next up, gauge cluster. That sounded like one.
Yeah.
According to YouTube, this just pops out. There we go. Nice. And then I believe we have 4 bolts to remove the cluster. And then we're there. Just like that. All right. And there's the dash. Now that we've removed those 2, we can... Oh, there's the dash. That's not the dash.
Yeah, cluster.
There's the cluster.
Close enough.
Now that we've removed the steering wheel and the cluster, time to now remove the dash. I immediately see a few bolts. As we get further into this dash, it's becoming easier and easier. We just have to be careful, because breaking any of these clips would mean not being able to get these parts to go back together. I'll do this. Now this can come off. All right, now we believe we're on one last bolt. Is that it?
Oh, is there 2?
Yeah. You have 2 over there?
I had
Oh, no, it's out.
one reach.
Is that it? Oh, nice.
What are you doing?
That's a lot easier, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Well, don't worry about that cable. We didn't need that one.
we're good.
Are you going out?
I think so.
Let's see.
All right. Oh, look at that old crusty dash. Let me put them side by side so you guys can get a real comparison. Here's the old, and here's the used. This is already a huge upgrade. Since this is a used part, it's not perfect, but it's exactly what we need. And I am a fan of the red stitching. This is really going to elevate the GT3 build. But before we put the dash in, take a look at this. We were able to get some new fuses for the PASM. This means that now our wiring will finally be complete. Hopefully it'll pop a fuse and realize that there's a burnt wire somewhere else. But once we get these new fuses in, the wiring should be done.
This one worked great.
That was the old. This fuse was so difficult to find, but we happened to find one Porsche dealership in North America that happened to have the fuse in stock. And of course, it happened to be local to us. All right, and there we go. Can't really put the key on because we removed the dash. So I guess we'll find out when we start the car whether or not they pop or not.
All right, cross that bridge when we get to it.
One battle at a time. The minute Deeds hooked up the battery power, it sounded like it just popped the fuse. So that means we have wire that's grounding out somewhere. Or one of the circuit boards is bad.
That's a big fuse.
That's a huge fuse to pop. Was that the 150 or the 80?
Here. Hopefully the 80.
80 looks fine.
Oh. Here's that. Let me hook it back up. It's already popped.
Maybe those are just the relays clicking.
Maybe.
Power. Power.
Power.
Power.
Yeah, it didn't pop it.
Power. No, it didn't pop. So we're just hearing the relays click.
Yeah.
Oh, that was scary.
Dude.
Wait, so that means our wiring is done. The car is fixed. All those fuses are good. That's huge.
Dude, hell yeah.
That's amazing. We fixed the wiring.
Hey, it's not grounded out, so we're good.
I was just thinking, I was like, crap, if we popped that big one, trying to find that one.
There
Like,
was only one.
I know.
It didn't happen to be local to us.
And then on the package it says "Made in Austria." Yeah, that would have been fun to get.
It sounded like it blew.
It sounded like it did too.
Pop, and I was like,
We didn't even think that would happen. So Gio wasn't even recording yet, but
it's the relays.
the relays are just
That's
loud.
How loud they are.
Yeah, I guess with the carpet over it, it just muffles it so much. Yeah,
that's a lot quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, amazing. So let's disconnect the battery. Let's get the dash in.
Victory.
Yeah.
Is that from the extinguisher? Or what's that from? Yeah.
Probably. We should scrub this or like clean it somehow. Oh, look, it's all in the vents too.
That's all right. Whoever drives it.
We got really lucky finding an entire interior and a nicer trim overall. A new one from Porsche would have been more than $50,000 if we could even get all the pieces. Nice!
There's no way. That was too easy.
Dude, no, that's it.
That's crazy.
It's because we're so used to this aftermarket stuff. That factory, that was just easy.
Or you got to get your bolt in first. That way the other one has to struggle. Don't be tight.
She's setting you up for failure already.
Trying to set you up for
I'm
failure
just
already.
running it in. All right, this looks good. I love the red stitching on this. This is nice.
Brand new.
All right, red wheels.
Newly used. So now that we have the dash in the GT3, here comes the risky part. The car talks to itself and turns on from the key, the immobilizer, and the cluster. Those three things have a handshake together in order to start, stop, unlock, and essentially function the car's behavior. Now, everything works together as one on the old cluster, the old key and immobilizer. Since we're switching to a new dash, we have a new key, a new immobilizer, and a new cluster. Now, the thing about this is those three items are programmed together, but they're not necessarily programmed to the BCM. We don't know if the car is going to start, if it's going to need to be reprogrammed from factory, or worst case scenario, if we get locked out of the cluster and being able to start the car at all. We're gonna give this a shot. We have the new key and immobilizer. I'm gonna plug in this cluster right now, and we're gonna see if the car will fire. If it does, we're golden. If it doesn't, well, we might need to plug in the old cluster and key and immobilizer in just to be able to get this car to start so we can bring her to paint. Let's see if this will run. There we go. Okay, here's the real test. Will we forever be locked out of this cluster? Will this car start? Okay, everything's wired up. Deeds is connecting the battery right now. There is a chance that we get locked out of this cluster and we look like fools.
Or we have a sick new cluster.
So the ignition power is it's keying on some stuff, but not the dash. We're not quite sure why it's not getting power. When you turn on the key, you can hear the relays clicking. So we're gonna try plugging in the old cluster and the old immobilizer and see if we can get power to it. I have to say, everything is coming apart much nicer than I expected. And being able to just swap out one OEM part for a nearly identical one is so much easier than our typical fully custom race car work. It's basically a fun little surprise with a satisfying click when you get it right. Ready? Those are some good ones. Howdy.
Hola.
Question for you.
What's up?
So we're putting the new interior in the car right now, and the new interior comes with a new cluster, a new immobilizer, and a new key, but the car won't start. And I'm 2 seconds away from firing it now on the old step to see if it will start.
New immobilizer is not initiated to the old ECU.
So it's an ECU-based thing.
Yeah, it will need to be programmed.
So it looks like, which, makes sense, it'd be programmed into the ECU. Let's just see if it fires right now. Plug it back in, Deeds.
Start.
Alright, so that's what it is. So we'll put in the old for now, so it's happy, and then when we bring it off to paint over at BBI, they'll then program our new key and our new cluster for us.
The nice thing is, it doesn't care about the shifter because the new shifter's plugged in.
Yeah, it doesn't care about the shifter. It's literally those three things that it runs off, and it's more of a theft-based thing.
We're gonna be Porsche professionals.
Yeah, we're about to be Porsche experts. We're gonna do a little case study right now. We're gonna make sure, because this gauge cluster is so hard to get in and out if we have everything together. This is just a lower dash piece we can pop in and out. Let's see if it does need the cluster as part of that handshake. I'm pretty sure it does, but
You never know.
you never know. Let's try it. Okay, can you hold better for me?
Yeah, a sick new cluster.
I know, it's too
With,
nice
with more
not to
miles,
try.
but
I don't think it'll work. Gio, what do you think?
I think it will.
I don't think it will.
Sean, do you think the new cluster will work?
Yes.
With the old immobilizer?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, 3-1.
3-1 right now. I'm not liking these odds. Oh god, I might regret this.
It's on.
We get the new dash or new instrument cluster.
It's really good though.
It does,
Dude,
it
I
does.
know.
So you should be happy you were wrong.
I am happy. No, I am happy. So if the new cluster works with the old key immobilizer and that's not part of the encryption system, what we should in theory do is just take out the old key and immobilizer and put that in the new lower dash, and then we don't have to change anything at a later date. So check this out. The old immobilizer and key has now been put into the new dash. Me personally, I do like leather a little more than Alcantara, but Alcantara is what matches the other half of the dash, and we want everything to be uniform. But now, in theory, everything should work good as new. This is so satisfying having all these new pieces go in. I love buttoning everything up and seeing it all come together. Everyone said this car was a total loss, but with the right mindset and some hard work, you can bring almost any car back to life. How did I get stuck working under the dash?
At least the seat's not in it.
Oh, alright, now for the carbon fiber pieces. Oh, that's nice.
It looks nice.
Ah, look at that. Some carbon fiber. So we have all the fancy new pieces in, but we are putting back the old crusty steering wheel because we have a new steering wheel in order that isn't here yet that I can't wait to show you guys. But in the meantime, we have to get this car to paint and body, and we're running out of time. So while I get this on, Deeds is already starting on the passenger door panel, and we're just going to keep cranking out progress. Unlike most of our builds that are under a massive time crunch, we're not rushing this one. Of course, we want to get it finished soon, but we're taking our time to do it right, making sure we don't miss anything that could have been damaged in the fire. It's all about getting it back to OEM, if not better, and making this car something special. Oh, look at this new door! Looking good. We have the dash in, we have the cluster in, we have the steering wheel in, we have the doors in. Now I'm gonna start tackling the carpet on this side. Gotta catch up to Deeds, he's winning a little bit.
Damn.
Deeds didn't have a cluster and steering wheel to put in.
Yeah.
Had we not found all these interior parts, we would have gone full race car. But honestly, I'm loving a fresh carpet, making this feel OEM again. I have a new appreciation for having fresh carpet in a car. I kind of want us to take our shoes off now. Moment of truth? Let's see.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's keep going. Where's my shifter? What'd you do? Did you feel you stuck on this before you spit on it? Why is it wet?
I wiped it off with your... I was drooling.
Is that the old one or new one?
I think that's the new one.
Let me see the other one.
Because
The
This
other
is
one?
whatever this,
clean.
whatever this orange is, it was all over that.
Alright, let's get this on. Alright, Deedsy, we need the side pieces. Coming in hot. Nice. Woo-hoo-hoo. Look at that. And we're still missing this piece. We gotta go hunting for it.
Are you still looking at your finger?
It hurts. Yep.
We're getting there. Looking like a car.
Yeah.
From the front half in the camera, looks complete, and then you go right here and there's just all
Well, it's
wires.
the same with the fire. You look at the front end of the car like fine. You walk around to the back, you're like, hot damn.
It was only for sale from this corner.
Yeah.
The fire sale.
This would be real hard to do without the front glass.
That's why we took it out. Look.
Yep, that's the only reason we took the glass out.
Hey!
Why is it stuck?
Luckily it's soft.
Dude, This one's trying to kill me over here.
Nice. Nice.
Oh my gosh, the new interior looks incredible. This is really shaping up and transforming the burnt Scotia. Now, all the wiring that we repaired is in the back here. So we haven't put the interior in the rear yet because I want to plug in my Autel, my scanner, and see what codes we're throwing to make sure we didn't cross any wires and see if everything is clearable, because in theory, everything is hooked up now. The wiring should be perfectly good. If we're still throwing codes, we either need a Porsche specific software to help us clear these codes, or we made a mistake somewhere. So I want to keep the wiring exposed before we put carpet and the interior over it in case we need to go back and repair anything. Let's hook this up and see if everything's good and ready. Whoa, we got a ton of codes. I think I try clearing them all first and we'll see what comes back. Okay, so off the bat, 2 codes are not going away. O2 sensor circuit low, bank 1, and then heater control circuit bank 1.
That's the only 2?
Yeah, those are the 2. Linkage was binding up, but now we can get it to go into drive, into park, and it recognizes when it's in park. It's almost like this car needs to go through a complete relearn from the ECU. I think that's a lot of what's going on right now. Okay, racing codes. Ooh, some are passing. Pass no fault. So it's definitely clearing codes. The question is, what comes back when we fire the car up? All right, I'm gonna fire it. Service now. See, move gear lever to position P.
Mm-hmm.
The car is just confused.
And it's in P on the dash.
Yeah. What if there's water in it? We just sprayed ourselves. Leave it alone.
Oh, you got water on the new dash.
Yeah. Now that we've cleared the codes we can clear, we definitely have a decent amount that have come back. Fortunately, all these down here pass no fault, but we still have some faults that we need to take a look at. Some of these we're not going to be able to fix because this car needs to go through a relearn with a Porsche dealership. So that's where Porsche Colorado Springs and BBI are going to come in and be a huge help. At least for now, let's make sure that this wiring that was literally spliced, rewired, and put together works, and that the corner that had the fire damage, everything reads. With this, we can see live data. So let's just take it one by one and just make sure that we've fixed what we needed to fix. We do have 3 wires that we have taped up over to the side. We couldn't get this sensor in time. It was on back order. This was for the shock accelerometer, so we know these aren't accounted for. Dietz is gonna check this ground right now. We believe this is the ground.
Yeah, it's great.
Porsche stability management, let's check that and see what pops up. That's beeping, I'm sorry. It's not gonna go away. Check steering wheel ECU. Steering wheel's not plugged in, so we're gonna skip that. Check Porsche active suspension management, the PASM control unit. Okay, so the PASM fault might be from the missing sensor. I think instead of going through code by code, let's check the important things. Let's check the shocks. Let's make sure we're getting live data for rear wheel speed. Let's make sure the parking brake works. Parking brake works.
Sounds like it works. Does the wheel turn?
Let's see.
Wait, let me take the parking brake off. Oh, look at that, we're getting values. So I'm getting left and rear right. And then let's see if we can check the shocks. New installation detected. That's so interesting. Interchange detected. So it sees all the changes and it's throwing them as codes. So this is where doing the relearn is really going to help us. It's fun, it's throwing codes, but it's saying it's fine. I'm not seeing anything for shocks.
Oh, that's good. So no fault code, just a new installation.
Yeah. Transmitter right rear trigger signal fault. Wheel change detected. Calibration required. It can tell when we changed a wheel.
No, but that's good. It actually sees it though.
Yeah. So in the active suspension management section on this, the only thing we're throwing a code for is for the missing sensor.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Here we go, damper control.
Well, there you go.
I have the height value here.
Do you have the height for the left?
Rear left height value, yeah.
Let's see if it changes. Going down.
Yep. Oh, hell yeah. So we got the...
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's all working right now. So everything that we were trying to fix, we fixed. Everything else, we're going to have to call in reinforcements and get help from our dealership friends. At least for repairing the fire damage, success. That means we have communication with pretty much everything. Oh my god, this car's been a lot. I don't know if I would do a burnt fire car again.
All right, water damage car next.
Oh god. Honestly, maybe that.
Flooded car.
Fire cars would be harder to work on or easier to work on than flooded cars. Because flooded cars, you don't see the damage.
That's a good point.
So you're like, where is it?
Yeah, you have no idea with the flooded car what gets damaged. Maybe we'll just stick with crash damage cars moving forward.
Or just regular cars.
Yeah, or just
How
regular
about
cars.
Turbo, big horsepower cars.
You know, you might be onto something there. Once we get Scotia done, we're gonna jump back to the vet to keep tinkering with that. So we got some turbo-ness coming soon.
The Great Bambino. The Great Bambino.
No, I'm just saying. I think this roll bar would have worked fine. But my friends over at BBI Autosport, shout out to them, they said, you don't want to run this. Don't waste your time cleaning it, powder coating it. We'll do you one better. And they sent me their very own roll bar for the 991.1. BBI knows their shit, you guys. I raced for them for Pikes Peak with Mobile One. They are the Porsche experts. So if they tell me to run their roll bar, I'm gonna do it. And they've been so helpful and supportive on this build, so I really appreciate it. They went ahead and powder coated it white for us. Let's get this installed with the fresh interior. I'm so excited. We could have just not run a roll bar, but this is a race car. And with a race car, you want a roll bar because 1, you can run harnesses. 2, it keeps you safe. 3, it adds a little more structural rigidity to the car. And they look cool. So that's why we're doing it.
Oh, look at that.
Damn, that went in too easy.
Fit right in.
I thought we were gonna hit 20 panels on the way in.
Putting your head to use.
Gotta use that big brain somewhere.
Wait, big brain? Who said big brain?
Hey. When you're tiny like me, you learn to use your hand, your feet, your head.
Dude, I don't even know how to use your hands.
Alright, we got half bolted in, let's bolt in the other half.
Pinch my fingers over here.
I'm scared to punch through throw.
See, now you can get to the bolt.
Alright. Next, we had to cut holes for the cage in this brand new to me interior. Somewhat daunting to not mess this up, but it's full send or no send.
The right spot?
I hope so. You only got one shot.
But the mark was there and there.
I went on the big X in the middle. Good looking one.
Send it.
Here's to measuring twice and cutting once. All right, so we've cut for the roll bar. It's gonna look really good once we have it inside the car. You're not even gonna see this. We made it a little extra tight, so it's gonna be basically invisible. Let's get this piece installed. Let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, buddy. That looks good. That looks real nice. Measure twice, cut once.
Cut twice, measure once.
Okay, well, before we take this off, the saran wrap, let's get the back carpet in. And now that we don't have a rear glass, it'll be real easy to put it in. All right. Oh, no.
What?
This isn't gonna work. This was cut for a different roll bar. We're running a different roll bar in this GT3 than my friend who I bought the interior off of. This roll bar mounts to a different location.
So then
So this carpet won't work.
just cut it all off.
Just a straight line across there. Yeah, because I think this is for a roll bar that mounts to the strut towers in the rear, where this one, the design is to the chassis.
Oh.
Let's try it out.
Let's see how it fits. Oh no, it's the wrong carpet. It's the right carpet, but my friend who I bought the interior off of had a different roll bar in the car, so I think I'll need to buy a new one of these.
So close yet so far.
Alright, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. We're gonna use this as a placeholder because it looks nice to see the whole carpet in it. I want to take this off. Now that we have the roll bar installed, we don't need to worry about scratching it. It's always sad when you pull out a burnt car and realize there was a fire extinguisher still in it that hadn't been used.
Yeah, act like a kid on Christmas. Open your present.
Every day is a day on Christmas when you work here.
You mean all the Amazon packages we get?
Literally. And speaking of new packages, Sawbelt has sent us new seats for the 911, new harnesses and new brackets for those seats. So let's open this right now and see what we got for the interior.
The box is a little beat up. That's first saying fragile.
Oh, these look good. Oh, these fit the new interior perfectly.
Ooh, the red.
Oh yeah, look at these bucket seats. Sawbelt, thank you so much. I thought that was someone's blood for a minute. Blood, sweat, and tears. Ooh, look at that. This is my first Sawbelt seat, and I'm excited to see how I like it. Okay, let's take a look at these. These must be the belts. Oh, red. Nice. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is nice. Alright, well, really, it's paddle shifters with this car. But we should probably wait to put the new seats in. We should probably put a factory seat back in it with the factory plug, just because if we're gonna be trying to relearn the car, bring it to the dealership, I think the least amount of aftermarket stuff we have in it, the better. I don't think it'll cause an issue, but I think for now, in order for the car to be happy, let's just put the factory seat in it, and we'll put these in when the car gets back from paint. And in the meantime, we'll put the exhaust back on it, let's get the bumper and the taillights, and since the interior's done, I think we're ready. I'd say we're cooking with fire, but I think this car's had enough.
Past that point.
Yeah. Next up is to reinstall the exhaust on this car. We plan to upgrade this with a BBI exhaust, but for now, we are going to run the burnt exhaust. We got really lucky that it survived the fire, although I don't hate the idea of running open headers. Oh, she's coming together! We've got the old exhaust back on her. We were able to get the air boxes on, and we cleaned up this carbon fiber hatch latch piece that was from the fire and cleaned up so nicely that I don't think we need to replace it. We still need to get a fan, but otherwise everything is coming together so nicely. The wheel well will be in soon. Paint looks incredible. We seam sealed it from the outside, did a little on the inside underneath the carpet. The cage looks amazing. The interior came out so nice. And now, after days of hard work getting this car put together to go to paint, she is ready. BBI has an auto body shop and they have offered to take on the challenge of doing a complete transformation on the GT3, completely repairing the burnt fender, reusing the fender and making it look OEM again. There's a ton of work on the roof, on this piece here, on the door that's going to need to be fixed. Even this wing has some damage on it. So I'm really excited to see the after because the before is definitely a burnt mess. Gio, you and I have been talking about doing this since the day the car came. And it's peeling off the clear bra on the rear quarter. And I just, look at all the damage that happened from the burnout. How much did the clear bra protect it? That's what I'm excited to see. And will it peel off the paint with it?
Nah, it's not gonna peel off paint.
I don't think so. I think it's gonna be clean
Yeah, it's
underneath
gonna be
here.
super clean under there. It's just gonna be a patch.
Yeah, do you mind? Oh. Yeah, that's looking good under there. Whoa, if that's not a testament to clear bra in your car, I don't know what is. Dude, the difference?
You can see the line.
Yeah. I'm a big advocate in clear brawling a car. This is incredible how it protected the paint underneath.
So head on down to Arrowworks.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so head on down to Arrowworks because they do all my cars. Oh, look at that. Yeah, the paint right behind it, ruined. The paint next to it,
Perfect.
clean. Yeah. Fresh off the lot in 2015, that's what that is.
I was gonna say, my hands look like this, so your hands look.
So my cars look like this. Now that we have her all finally assembled and put together, oh my goodness, just from here the interior looks insane. The transformation I am so happy with. It is time to load her up on the trailer because our friend of the channel, Avo, is going to be towing her to BBI's paint and body shop. The guys at BBI worked relentlessly. Hours of craftsmanship poured into bringing this GT3 back to life. This isn't just about fixing damage. It's about respect for the machine, restoring her to her former glory, and setting the stage for everything that's to come next. It was really nice of you to throw a party for me picking up the GT3 today.
So Amelia shows up to pick up her GT3 in a Corvette in middle of a Porsche party.
Oh,
I don't
I feel
understand.
a little out of place here.
Yeah. Well, you're never out of place.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I guess picking up my GT3, then I can start driving that.
Yeah,
and
we got to
then-
get her a 911 as a daily instead of a Corvette. Nothing wrong with the Corvette. Just look around, read the room.
I know. You know, I needed to be fast. I needed to keep up with whatever you got
I think
here.
this will do more than keeping up. Yeah, it kind of gives me that little insecurity vibe, like when you roll up in this thing. This one yours?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. You've done so much with it too.
Thanks so much, yeah. We're here at BBI's HB Speed Shop picking up the GT3 from paint. And I'm getting my first reveal right now. It looks the same from the side. I gotta go look at the other. Oh my god! Whoa! Oh my goodness, it looks so good. And you guys painted the wheels for me. Thank you so much.
Because they didn't match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like this satin black. This looks really nice. I mean, they were pretty worn on the other wheels as well from track use. Obviously, this one had the fire damage. The paint looks really nice. You guys color matched it so well.
Yeah, then we did.
Did you do a full spray? How much did you paint?
All the way to this fender.
Okay.
We did A, B, and C, roof, quarter.
I like the carbon fiber end caps. So you guys just completely replaced the end caps with carbon fiber ones, huh?
The other ones weren't salvageable, and we're still waiting for this little cap right here. That's like a couple weeks still.
Okay. Porsche parts are really hard to get.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
look at this.
This whole we repainted the deck, the inner side of the what have you, the deck lid, and then we did the whole door jamb, and then ordered you all new OEM stickers. So
oh, thank you for that.
yeah, put all those back in. But yeah, she's back together. She's ready for you guys to put it all back together and put it on track.
Wow, and everything looks so great. This came out so nice. It is so cool to see the transformation from this being what was believed to be an unsalvageable, unrunning, completely burnt, melted GT3. Now where we are today. Honestly, guys, we couldn't find a 991.1 rear bumper, so Batum was able to get his hands on a cup bumper. The cup bumper looks nice.
Yeah, you know what's funny is that after we got the cup bumper, after we painted it, somebody's like, "Oh, by the way, I have a bumper for you that's fully outfitted, fully painted, same color." I'm like,
For the .1,
yeah,
like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I think I have it. I took it.
Oh, you took it too? Now, I like
now
the
you
cup
can-
bumper.
you
This
can
is
decide.
sick. I like this. I want to get the rain light in the center. I love the tow hook there. I love everything about this. This looks sick. You guys can tell me what you think. I'm a fan of the cup.
Yeah, I am too. So, like I said, we couldn't find a street bumper. Are we recording?
Yeah.
Like I said, we couldn't find a street bumper.
I'm keeping all that in there, by the
Yeah,
way.
we were able to call our friends at Porsche Motorsport, and they're like, "Sure, we'll sell you a cup bumper." So we got it in, painted it, fit it, and as soon as that happened, because I reached out to people on the internet, they're like, "Oh." He's like, I got one that's a perfect color. It's
you
already
kidding?
done. It's ready to go. So we could have just plugged that in, but
They honestly look very similar.
they do. You have a rain light provision.
Yeah.
The other cup bumper also, those vents are actually open, and you have a tow hook provision.
You guys did such an incredible job with the paint and body and really doing those final touches on this. Obviously, you're famous,
I guess.
dude. Look at that.
Little old me.
Not obviously, there are still some gremlins that we are going to need to address at a later point, such as the body control module is getting really hot. We don't know why.
Yeah,
and PASM might be bad.
Exactly. There might be a PASM issue with one of the control modules, a stability management module. But I think there might be an issue with a couple of the wires. I think the body control module, there's
You
probably
mean
just
the wires we spliced? We might have.
I mean, I cannot believe how much you guys have done. That's like that's a very daunting job, and you guys did such a good job. I was like bringing the guys. I'm like, check this out. There's no excuse. If they can do it, we can do it. And so there might be just a ground that's not given enough continuity or whatever. And then shifter, we still have to work on that a little bit. Our P-Wiz, which is the factory Porsche computer that we use to communicate with all the modules, that decided to crash and explode while we were mid-project here, so we had to borrow a bootleg version from one of our friends. Thank you, Len at Sleepers. Yeah, so we still have work to do, but it's getting close, and the transformation is there. The car's kind of like ready to
It's
party.
there. No,
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the car is done, and we got a couple gremlins to figure out later on.
Throw some
but-
glass in it.
Yeah,
And
I have
go
the
on.
glass guy meeting me at my shop in a few hours
Let's
in order
go.
to get that done, and
Perfect.
she's a finished GT3 resurrected from the dead.
That's right.
I was pretty dead. It looked really bad.
Yeah, it was pretty fried.
Yeah, it was definitely a score show.
Might be wanting that front glass, but we're gonna finish buttoning up everything on the GT3 to be done with her today. It looks so good. I have a new steering wheel that's not going to make it by the time this episode ends, so I will install it in another episode coming up. But it's a nice, custom-made, carbon-tastic, carbon fiber, red stitch steering wheel. Oof. Oof.
Red. Yep. Carbon fiber.
Because we don't have glass installed on this, I'm going to be towing this back to the shop. We're going to get that installed, and I'm going to drive this. Abu's saving the day. He's here right now. Let's fire this up. We fire it?
Let's do it.
Well,
Here, why don't you fire it up? Give me that camera.
Ooh.
You do it.
Look at this. Man, the transformation is crazy. Do you have my fuse panel? The cover?
Maybe.
We'll get it later.
Yeah, we have some details to work out.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Yeah, I love this. I'm so excited.
That's crazy. It's the same car.
Time to do a burnout on the trailer.
Let's go.
He's down. I will do it.
Done it before.
Done it before.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah.
This thing is insane. There are a couple modules that might be fried that might need to get replaced, but aside from all that, she's done. And what a crazy transformation it has been so far. I mean, I can't stop staring at it. Looks good, huh? It actually looks like a car now.
Are you sure it's the same car?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. We will be seeing you in 2 weeks in Montana for the fat race
Oh yeah,
with this Pulsar that is still in pieces.
that's right. We're racing against each other.
That's right.
Yeah, it's on. It's
Oh,
on.
brother, it's on.
That's right, brother. Yeah, that will be fun.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll swap cars. We can drive each other's. And
Really?
yeah, of course.
I'm driving that thing.
Do you want to?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. by
You
all
hear
means.
that, right? She said we get to swap cars.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
What are you bringing?
I don't know, little Volkswagen Bug.
Let's go.
All right. All right. You're bringing a Nissan Taxi, or was that right?
Sure. Yeah. It's a hatch. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hot hatch.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. I like a hot hatch.
It was at this moment I realized how many white cars I own.
Have you seen Cocaine Cowboys?
1, 2, 3. The Cadillac.
Cadillac. My S13.
Well, that doesn't count.
All right. I like white cars.
I was just saying that.
Hood latch?
Temporary hood latch. You mind hooking up that battery for me? Do you need to do it?
Maybe. No way.
Yep.
Whoa. No, I really touched the battery. She doesn't do that.
I'm growing up. I wired this car. I trust this car. Good work, champ.
Thanks. Why is there something itchy on my back?
Alright. The GT3 is finally home. I have a steering wheel that was custom made that didn't come here in time, but I'm excited to show you guys. I'll install it soon for you to take a look at how sick it is. Okay. Fire me up. We were never going to do a complete color change on the GT3. The OEM color is white. Everything is white. We were just doing a correction on the fire damage, so I might still wrap this down the line. At least for now, I wanted to keep this GT3 the factory Porsche white that I bought it in. This might be my best purchase yet because of how much it's appreciated in value for only buying it for $1. Now that she's home, let's get the glass installed so we can drive her and take her on her maiden voyage. The glass is in, the passenger seat is installed. I am so obsessed with how great the GT3 came out. In fact, we made it better than what it was. Fresh, all new, upgraded interior, a nicer roll bar, carbon fiber end plates. The wheels, now that they've been repainted, also don't have all the nicks and marks that were in them before. This thing came out perfectly. Risen from the ashes, Scotia is no longer the Scotia. She needs a new name. This is my 2014 911 GT3. So comment below on what name you think we should call her. And the only thing that's left is to drive her. All right, I think what we have to do is we have to rev it. I'm gonna set the camera up right behind this incredibly finished. I noticed the rain light's missing because I got one on order and it's coming and it's gonna look so sick. It's freaking unbelievable. This revs to 9,000 RPM. Oh, I love it. The white GT3. Yeah. I have some carbon fiber side skirts on the way. This is looking amazing. This transformation is insane. I am obsessed and in love. It is unbelievable that I bought this car for $1. The previous owner thought that this car was a total loss. And here we are, just a month later with a completely fresh, rebuilt 911 GT3. Now just a reminder, I have a steering wheel that is showing up in a couple days. The rearview mirror in a couple pieces still need to be buttoned up, but that'll come with time. I can't believe this build, for the most part, is finished. Let's fire her up and take her for a rip. Let's hear this 3.8 liter roar. Woo! Traction control works now. I guess I gotta turn it off. I have launch control. I have launch control now too. Let's go. Oh my God. Oh, I needed that. Oh. I really needed that, you guys. This is so much fun. This car is so much fun. From buying this car for $1, rebuilding it in a month, thinking it was a total loss, to where we are today, we have brought this 911 GT3 back to life and better than ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please shop the apparel, returnTolife.store. We have some more pieces and exciting news coming out on the RTL site soon. And if you don't already and you enjoyed this series, please subscribe. E-Crew, we out here with love. Bye!